Hey everyone, welcome to our webinar today. So happy that you've decided to join us this morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. Welcome to today's webinar. It's called Reduce Research Time from 24 minutes to just 1 minute with Article Galaxy. This entire webinar will not only last 1 minute, just as a quick joke. We will share with you today how to reduce that time to 1 minute, but of course we need a bit more than that to actually show you how to, which Juan will do in just a second. So let me give you a brief overview of what exactly we'll be covering today. So we'll be showing you a few different ways, as I mentioned, on how you can improve your research processes. One of them being searching and accessing scientific content wherever you are, utilizing reference management systems to speed up your workflows, setting up organization-wide collaboration systems with your peers, leveraging reuse rights so you don't have to spend hours trying to figure out the permissions that you have, and also taking advantage of our integrated AI functionalities assisted by ChatGPT. As you can see here today, a little bit of an overview of your speakers today. So our main panelist is Juan Avila. He is the Senior Product Manager at Research Solutions and our in-house expert of all things Article Galaxy. Welcome to the webinar, Juan.
Thanks, Julia. Good morning to everyone.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Julia Heason. I'm the Director of Growth Marketing at Research Solutions. And as you could probably already tell, I am your moderator of today's webinar. So a couple of things about Research Solutions, if it's the first time you're hearing about us today. So Research Solutions was founded in 2000. Oh, sorry, skip one slide. Quick housekeeping items here before we actually move on to the Research Solution part. So you're on listening mode, no worries about your background noise or video. If you do want to reach out, we have the chat enabled, so you can reach out there. All those messages will arrive directly to me. So you need any technical assistance, I'm here. We also have live Q&A towards the end of the webinar. If any questions come up in the meanwhile, feel free to add it in on Zoom below where it says Q&A. You can click there and add your questions as soon as they come up. Just know that we'll be saving them towards the end of the webinar to answer them. Then also this webinar is being recorded, and I will be sending out the recording to all of you about an hour after the webinar is over. So you can rewatch any specific part, or you can also share it with your colleagues if you want to. Now, back to the part where I just started. So as I said, Research Solutions was founded in 2006, and we provide solutions that simplify and streamline how organizations can discover, acquire, manage, and then also create scientific articles and data. Today, more than 70% of the top pharmaceutical companies, prestigious universities, and emerging businesses rely on our family of products powered by AI and NLP technologies as of the 2 acquisitions that we made within the last year. Okay, now with that being said, I want to hand it over directly to you, Juan, to dive right in.
Thank you, Julia, for the introduction. So let me also prepare here. Okay, so we're ready. All right. So hello, everyone, and good morning. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending this webinar. We will be covering how to speed up your research with Article Galaxy and Article Galaxy references and reduce time from 24 to 1 minute, as Julia announced before. And I will showcase how to achieve this in a few more seconds. I will try to keep it short and concise. I'll do my best, I promise. There is a ton of valuable info here that I will try to condense in this webinar. But let me set the stage a little bit before I dive into our today's agenda. And here's a brief summary for people in the audience today that might not be familiar with our Research Solutions products. Article Galaxy is our main product and really focuses around helping users discovering literature and doing things like searching for content. And then we also help those users acquire that literature at the lowest possible cost, doing things like finding articles wherever they may be, finding open access articles, helping organizations surface content that you are subscribed to from any publisher, things like this. We also help organizations like yours to manage and collaborate around this literature. And this is exactly what Article Galaxy References does. That will help you to boost your research. So to recap, Article Galaxy is our web solution that allows users to search, acquire, and manage scientific literature with Article Galaxy References, all in the same platform, everything under the same roof. Now, let's dive into our today's agenda, and I answer the question, what reduce from 24 to 1 minute really means. Well, In our own research that we did, we found out that in average, it takes 24 minutes for users to acquire articles from online resources like purchase or through a subscription or other vehicles versus just using Article Galaxy, which can reduce that time down to just 1 minute. So people that are purchasing things online, often you have to go and create an account, sign in, get a credit card out and buy the article. You also have to expense it, and all that takes a long time. Things that are subscriptions, sometimes it's straightforward and easy, like, oh, I know I have a subscription and it's good to go, but sometimes it's like, I thought we had a subscription for this, right? And, checking all these things also takes time. And then just to find out, oh, we don't have a subscription for that publisher. Now I gotta go and buy it, blah, blah, blah. It's hassle. The same goes for articles that are already owned by your organization. Like, oh, I thought, I already bought that article. Where is that article? Let me go check my Google Drive or SharePoint. Let me check my computer. Oh man, I can find it. Oh, I found it, right? So as I mentioned, things like this all take time. But with Article Galaxy, all of that is sorted out. It's a single place to find and purchase or rent articles. We automatically check your subscriptions and tokens. If you already own it, we surface it immediately, and we are already going. We're already doing all the open access checking. So those are the key thing. We're reducing all that time with one single platform. It's only one single place, basically. Everything is organized. Everything you can acquire from, you can find in what you need. That's sort of stuff. But just so you know, Article Galaxy isn't just a place to buy or get articles. It's much, much more than that. As I also mentioned when I want to set the stage earlier, I talk about the ability to manage and store literature with our other product, Article Galaxy References, which I also will show shortly. And now let me explain, let me show you some examples of how we can save you time, which ultimately saves you money, right? How do we get things down from 24 minutes to 1 minute, right? So I'll log in now. I'm gonna stop talking for a little bit and actually demoing this. Okay, so this is my main dashboard. This is Article Galaxy main dashboard. As you can see with Article Galaxy, we have a built-in search or discovery environment. Users can come directly here and search. We integrate with other third-party tools like PubMed or Google Scholar, so users can easily connect to Article Galaxy. I'm going to use our search engine, and I'm going to search for keywords. I'm going to use, I have it already here, anaphylaxis, peanut allergy, those key terms. I'm going to hit search. And here's an example of search results, and it will show me the way I could access or I can access those results. Some of them, as you can see, are open access. Some of them are available also for rent. Some through subscriptions. If I scroll down, you see, for example, some of them also, are available through token packages. And some, for example, I have here an example of article that I can get through a subscription to this publication. And also it will show me, for example, this one is it's open PDF. It's showing me that I already own it or my company already owns it. So for example, like I said, I have some results that are open access. I can get those at no cost. I don't have to do any work to dig through to find that open access article online. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're not, but Article Galaxy handles all that. It also handles the compliance. I'll cover that in a minute. You can see open PDF, as I said, on some results. It knows the items you own. So when you're storing, no more storing stuff on Google Drive and then to your local computer. And do I own it? Do I not own it? Nah, it knows. I mean, Article Galaxy knows it. You don't have to think about it. And when you're like, oh man, do I own that article on peanut allergy? You don't have to go search different PDFs, open a ton of PDFs. No, it's all in here. You want it, you just click open PDF, like this on here. I'll show it in just a few seconds. Now let's look at more results. It knows when you have a subscription, like I said. Let me go just scroll down to get that example. It knows when you have a subscription to this an item in this case. You have to think about that, like, do we have a subscription? I thought we had a subscription to that publication. Don't worry about it. The Article Galaxy handles that. So you can get that PDF, and the PDF will come from your subscription instantly. Same thing with tokens. And what's a token? Well, you know, company often prepay for access to articles, and users don't always know this, by the way. So Article Galaxy takes away that hassle from all of this. So what we're talking about is reducing the time it takes for you to get your research done, get to the PDF, the article you care about. Article Galaxy is a single place to help you get to the articles you need right away. Look how easy it is to find articles. I mean, how it knows everything you know, how it handles OA magically. Just for sake of time, I will not click on this because it's going to take, I mean, it's not going to take forever, but it will just deviate me a little bit from a lot of information that I have to cover now. But I'll do show you an example of querying an article. So for example, I'm going to get the top and I'm going to click here. I want to get this article, prediction of anaphylaxis during peanut food challenge. I'm going to click on the button. It's going to show me, the citation information, the title, authors, the publication's name, DOI, PubMed ID, if it exists. I will cover this in a few, this AI summary. We also offer an integration with ChatGPT that I also will cover in a few more seconds. So it's as easy as I'll just gonna click get PDF. This is something that in this case, a PDF library tag is another way to organize your literature. So in this case, for example, I'm gonna just add it to another folder in references, the other product that we have that is called Aristata. So I'm gonna click get PDF. It's just a simple click, as you can see, boom. Just click open PDF. It does its magic, I'm good to go. Now I can see, I can work with the PDF. It's already here. As you saw, it was just a matter of basically of seconds. It serves up the PDF. As I said, I'm good to go. And guess what, by the way, I don't have to save it anywhere else. I mean, locally or whatever. It's automatically saved into my company's PDF library or my organization's content, basically. It will also automatically go into my orders history. So if I want to get back to this thing, it's as easy as go and check my orders history. If you want to download it, save it, you can do it. I will not click on this, but you can do it if you feel the need to do it. You can do this, but ultimately, this is all contained all in the same place. So if for some reason I forget if I have this article and try to order it again, the system will let me know that I already own it. It's just gonna tell me open PDF. Magically it's gonna tell me you already have it. You don't need to order it again. And that's what we're talking about, 24 to 1 minute when it comes to document delivery. Now, there might be people in the audience that probably go like, well, that's great, man. That's great, Juan, but I don't need a search engine because I search in PubMed or I use another database. Well, let me show you. Let me show how Article Galaxy can make your life even easier with our browser extension, which is a tool that automatically integrates with all the databases you work with. Let me go back to home. say PubMed, Scopus, whatever you're at. I'm gonna go to PubMed right now. And I'm going to search for the same key terms I had before. And let me see, I have my browser extension enabled. Here it is. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna search for anaphylaxis. Peanut allergy again. As I said, I just want to check. Yeah, I have it enabled. So you can see that automatically it's identifying 10 citations in these search results. And I'm going to click now on the little orange thingy, and it will display the citations it found. Right, cool. So now as you can see, it displays now how I can access these articles. And once again, do I have a subscription? Can I use tokens? Do I already own it? Can I access it, via open access? Our browser extension does all that for you. You do your search, select items. Let's say that I want top 3, right? And then just click order full text for 3 items below, and bam, 3 items, move on. PDFs will be delivered immediately, and that's it. I will not do it right now because I don't want to mess with my demo right now, but it works, trust me. You just have to install it in your browser, and you can take Article Galaxy with you anywhere you want. Okay, now let me segue to a topic I mentioned before, and that is checking reuse rights. So I'm gonna go back to Article Galaxy main dashboard. So many of you are looking for articles, or you have access to articles, but you're not really sure how you can reuse content, and that can be tricky, right? Like you're searching the internet, you're reaching out to colleagues, you're like, maybe you have a license and you're trying to check that license or whatever. Article Galaxy has a built-in reuse interface, which I'm bringing up right now, which is this one. And Article Galaxy saves you time from having to go check your resources, check with your colleagues, check with whoever. You just come here, put in a PubMed ID, DOI, or publication name. I'm gonna use here an example. So I'm gonna paste here a DOI, and now I'm gonna click check reuse rights. Okay, these tell me how I can use the article, and I confess, and I choose an open access article intentionally. This is an item that will show me that I can use it across the board, granted, right? I can give a copy to medical affairs, right? I can, if I want to use it for data mining, text and data mining rights, I can use it. And this is how our reuse right UI can save you, or save me, in this case, a lot of precious time. Now, going back to our 24 minutes to 1 minute today, what I like to cover now, it's how you can save time with Article Galaxy references. And tasks that you might be doing, repetitively and related to literature management and collaboration. So I'm gonna bring up now references. I'm gonna click in here. And what you're looking right now, what I have on my screen, is your organization's company PDF library, and AG references automatically plugs into your organization's PDF library. So anytime someone's in your company is acquiring a PDF through Article Galaxy, everything's flowing in here seamlessly. So how are we saving you time? You don't have to look for stuff anymore. Again, do I own it? Did my colleague buy it? Do I have rights to reuse it? All that. Now, this is all being handled here. How else are we saving you time? You might be asking yourselves. We're helping you save time because you have a single platform to organize. You can create folders. I will not do this because if I start like a real hands-on demo, it's gonna probably be long enough, more than an hour. So I'll just wanna highlight that, for example, you can create personal folders, you can create smart folders. I'll talk a little bit in a few about this. You can create share folders. You also, if there are admins among the audience, you can create company share folders that can be displayed across the whole organization. So also you can collab with colleagues and keep your stuff organized using this tool that we offer. We also have RSS feeds, so you can become aware of newly published literature, right? So for example, you can see here that I have two that I have set up on my demo account. So for example, I just wanted to be subscribed to RSS feeds related to immunotherapy, right? And how does that saving time? Well, RSS feeds, as you know, save you time because you can set up feeds to publications, to journals, to whatever, and save you time by doing that. I mean, through awareness. We just have released a few weeks ago a new technology we call smart folders, which is another way to auto search your organization's content. So basically, I just set up a query that in this case, for example, I wanted to look for articles that contain food and they were from the year, or they were published on the year 2023. So these results are filtered out from the content that I have access through my company's PDF library. And well, how does that save you time or saves me time? Saves me time because I can set up these smart folders to automatically, as I said, search my organization's literature and make me aware when new PDFs are available to use for my organization. So say, for example, that Julia, ordered an article related to food and that was published, luckily, was published in 2023. So guess what? That article that Julia ordered, I'm gonna get it here on this smart folder. That's how magically works. Okay. And like I said, I mean, probably somebody else, right? On my organization's order articles I'm interested on, and they get on my PDF library and I can start working with them right away. I can just drag and drop. I'm gonna go and click again on the company PDF library. This is again the content that I have access to. So I can start, just do a little quick demo here. I'm gonna start, selecting stuff and I'm just gonna drag and drop it in a folder and boom, it's really easy just to start organizing literature, right? Another area that AG references really helps with is reducing time in collaboration with your colleagues. So for example, let me go. I'm gonna click on one item. I'm gonna click the open PDF. This is our annotations PDF here. As you can see here, I have several tools that I can actually use. For example, annotations, highlight, whatever. I mean, like I said, unfortunately, I don't have much time to really do hands-on on this, but it's really, really useful. But anyway, so I'll show you how we can save you time by having PDFs that you can share with colleagues. And like I said, we can make notes real quick. I can highlight whatever. I don't have, or you don't have to email them over to each other, or we don't have to send comments to each other through. I mean, you can make notes here on this article that is gonna be basically also shared. It can be shared across your organization, or everyone who accesses this through a share folder, they can see your notes here as well. You can tag this You can add tags, you can create custom fields to help you organize them even more specific, in a specific and more efficient way. We can do it all within a unified platform. Now, something that I almost forgot to mention earlier while I was talking about Article Galaxy, and that is part of today's agenda. It's our AI functionalities that we have integrated into our products and how those will help you reduce your research time. Often users are organizing literature. They may have a PDF, they may not, and they're collaborating around it. So for instance, I'm gonna go back to references. I'm gonna click on daily screening. So you see in this folder in particular, I don't have any PDFs on it. And I know because the items on it, it is not showing me, or I don't have a paperclip like other folders telling me the citations that I have in this folder have PDFs attached to them. So for example, we do things like show an abstract right here. So you get an idea about what this article is about, but you can also leverage our ChatGPT integration to learn more about the article. So I'm clicking on it, it's starting to generate a review for this article. Here you go. You can see, I mean, I will not read all of this, but also we have other functionalities like what about if show me similar articles to this one that I just was reviewing. Tell me more about the authors. And this is my personal favorite, show me key findings and conclusions. It really works. I mean, I know that there's a big debate about going around AI stuff. What we released was really, proven. So we're really happy on the results. So it's really, really useful. But how does this save me time or save you time? What would I care about it? Well, ChatGPT may offer, as I said, additional insights on that article that may help you decide or help me decide if I need that literature that it's going to help me speed up my review process and by consequence, reducing valuable time and hence money, right? By the way, this ChatGPT integration is also available in Article Galaxy. Like I said, I probably forgot to mention it earlier, but I know it's part of our agenda. So I'm going to go back to Article Galaxy. I'm going to bring up, I'm going to search for this DOI. So as you can see, it's showing me the citation information. Also, we offer an AI summary in a too long didn't read format that is generated through our integration with Semantic Scholar. So for example, again, I'm going to just click Ask ChatGPT, and it's going to generate another article review for this article in particular. And with those AI functionalities, we can help you decide better whether you need or want to get the PDF or not. Okay, so now we almost covered everything. I know that it's gonna be like really, really fast, but there's a lot of info, to cover here, but we almost covered everything I wanted to share with you in this webinar. These are things that really help reduce search time for users, right? Bringing the average time to, do certain tasks from 24 minutes to just 1 minute. And as I really focused on the user side of things, what this is actually, or you can see this is an actual look and feel or user experience from the end users, how they can leverage all of this, all of what I just showed you or showcased already. But I know that there might be decision makers, administrators of an account among our audience today that are not sure if this software is right for you or your organization. What I'm about to show you, it's also super useful and will help you reduce administration time for certain tasks. So let me open here. This is a totally different account, by the way, it's not the same one. This one it's my admin demo account. And if you are an administrator, you know how complicated and challenging it can be, right? For users in your company to find articles, pay for them, where do they put them once they have them, who's doing what, all that sort of things. So as you can see here, for example, this number is intentionally not that high because this is my demo account. But for example, at a glance, you have a number of how much your organization or your users have spent. In this case, I think it's a very low number, right? It's $281. On my account, I already have 27 active users. I can get a total number on transactions that my organization is doing. And well, with this Article Galaxy, we offer this admin interface where you can, as I said, get complete metrics on what users are acquiring, what they're doing in the system. You can manage your users. You can run reports. You can see here, and you're gonna click real quick here. You can manage your users. You can add more. You can suspend one. You can delete one. You can basically manage the users from your organization. You can run reports. Okay. You can manage, in this case, also, your invoices. I think this is also very important for our administrators out there. Manage your organization's PDF library. You can also ingest content that you already own that you didn't have through or you didn't acquire through Article Galaxy. You can ingest those into your PDF library if you get a Article Galaxy account. There are also controls, right, for account settings, helping you reduce your time, your administrative functions down in time. It's a very useful admin tool. And well, that's again, I think that's pretty much what I have to share with you today. We covered a lot. I know it was super, I was trying to speed things up, and I hope you have found this webinar useful and informative and somewhat entertaining. Thank you everyone for your time. Now I'll hand it over to Julia to continue our agenda. I think the next thing is gonna be Q&A probably. So back to you, Julia.
Thank you so much, Juan. That was super helpful. Thank you for showing us all the several ways. Yeah, before we dive into the questions, which I already see we have a few, just one call out. If you saw something today that you'd like to try it out yourself, you would like to invite more colleagues, access a free trial, or just jump on another call for more personalized demonstration. As Juan said, there's so many things to show you, and depending on your use case, maybe you want to spend more time on a specific portion of what you saw today. I'm adding a link in the chat right now, so feel free to head over there. Once you fill out the form, you get directly a little pop-up, and you can book a meeting with the appropriate point of contact at our company, or if you prefer being contacted via email, you can just ignore that calendar pop-up, and then we'll be reaching out. So definitely feel free to head over there and yeah, ask us to set up a trial for you and your organization. Now, questions. Okay, the first one that I see here is Article Galaxy strictly for organizations or even individual, or can even individuals use it? Also, please talk about pricing plans for Article Galaxy. Juan, shall I take it or you want to?
I mean, I can actually, that's a pretty good question, by the way. Right, spot on. I can answer the first part of it, if you will, Julia. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's a terrific question. And short answer is we also offer, an individual accounts. And as you said, probably you spot this on, and this is like, again, this is why I think it's a really good question, because yes, mainly Article Galaxy is very focused on corporations, but as I said, we also offer individual accounts. Yes, for sure.
Yeah, thank you, Juan. I just sent a link to the person that asked this question, where you can find more information about the individual account. yeah, some of the features that you saw today aren't available on the Vigil account, but I think it's definitely still a great place to spend some time. And then once you got to know it there, definitely ask us about a full complete trial of the Article Galaxy for organizations.
Absolutely.
The next question, I believe, is related to one of the parts about the folders that you shared, Juan. It says you have a folder for allergies and one for food 2023. Where would an article on food allergies be sent?
It depends. Like I said, I try and I mean, I don't want to spend a lot of time. I really like to, but I know our time is very time short or frame short. But basically, what I show you on the smart folders, it was really a query. So I was very interested. Like I said, for example, I'll give you another example. Let's say that I am interested, I don't know, on, cancer, and the key term could be cancer, and I'm interested on a certain author, right? Williams John or whatever. In that case, that will be set up as a smart folder, meaning that it's going to be basically a safe search. So everything that, for example, hits or matches that query, in this case, someone, again, let's say that another John, right? Another John orders an article that meets this criteria or matches this query, is gonna show on my folder. So I'm basically leveraging all the content from the company. But again, I mean, if you also order something from just yourself, it will go anyways directly to the company's PDF library. But also you can, work, once that you order the article, you get it, we serve it to you, you can basically do whatever you want with them. I mean, you also, check your reuse rights, right? So I probably take that a little bit back, that you can do whatever you are granted to, right? Of course. But what I'm saying is basically you can start working. Once the PDF is served up, you can just go grab it, drag it, and drop it into a folder. I mean, you can create, by the way, there's no limit. We get this question a lot of times. There's really no limits on creations of folders. So basically you can create any number of folders that you like. Awesome question, by the way.
Yeah, good question. Also, if there are any follow-up questions, feel free to add them here. Okay, the next one is, so Article Galaxy is more for searching and not for writing. Is that true?
Could you repeat the question, Julia?
Is Article Galaxy more for searching then instead of writing?
Oh, that's a really, by the way, that's absolute another question that probably we didn't mention. We do offer word add-in that is directly connected to Article Galaxy references. So basically, the short answer is no, it's not only for searching, by the way. I mean, you can totally, after using references to manage it, and you can also, write inside using this word add-in that we offer. That's another great question, by the way. I forgot to mention it, but thank you for bringing that up.
Definitely, yeah. And as I mentioned, with that one link that I sent, feel free to reach out if you want, us
Absolutely.
to show you around how exactly that works. I see a question here. Can you share the recording as I was late at the conference, please? Yes, of course. So I'll be sending out the webinar recording to all of you. So you don't have to worry about that. You can watch it later today. Okay. Does your reuse UI integrate with my annual copyright license?
Yes, I mean, it could. It's just a matter of, when we are setting up your account, that's worked by our implementations team. But yes, basically we just can connect with any license that you have in place. Sure. Good
Awesome.
question.
Yeah, next one is also about reuse. Can the language in the reuse UI be changed to be more specific for my company?
Probably the way I'm interpreting this is that to be a little bit more custom, I'd say. I mean, that's another good question. I would just need to, bring that up with our product team. I'm part of the product team, but we never really, had a request like this, but probably something that we can look into.
Yeah. And if we understood the question in a different way, feel free to follow up here with us as well.
Absolutely, please.
Awesome. Okay, it looks like we've got all questions. Oh, never mind. See a few new ones here. Additional questions, great. As I understand, Google Scholar is connected with other links in the categories. So what's the benefit of grouping them?
Could you repeat the question, Julia? Probably I
For sure. Google Scholar is connected with other links in the categories. What is the benefit of grouping them? I believe having access to like different sources as Google Scholar or ways to search for articles. I might be misunderstanding the question.
Yeah, I apologize because to be honest, I mean, I don't know if the person who asked this, could you share a little more details? Because yes, I mean, I probably I also didn't really quite understood the question, but I mean, if I think it is also worthy to reach out to us because I think also it's something that we can definitely look into.
For sure. Does Article Galaxy work with other referencing tools such as Zotero, Mendeley? In other words, can I use it the way that I use Zotero in managing references?
That's a terrific question. Yes, it's something like I said. I mean, I was going very, very fast, right? I know, probably, but yes. I mean, the ultimate answer is yes. Basically, with Article Galaxy, you can import in the most common, formats: RIS, BibTeX. Also, you can export your data in these formats. Again, RIS, BibTeX, CSV, Excel. So the answer is yes. I mean, you can import, these formats from Zotero, from Satavis, from other reference tool management tools. You can import those files into Article Galaxy references. Yes. Awesome question.
Yeah, great. Thanks for bringing that up. Okay, so now it does seem like we've got all questions answered. Sometimes it happens where a question comes up afterwards. So definitely feel free to reach out either by responding to the email that one came directly from me about the webinar, or you can also reach out via the link or over our website. We'd be happy to take any questions that come up afterwards as well. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for taking the time to join us today. We do hope that you found value in it, and this will speed up your research workflows. And thank you so much, Juan, for showing us around the platform today. And yeah, wishing you an amazing rest of your day, everyone.
Thank you, Julia. Happy to be here. See y'all.
Bye-bye.